Hi guys, I'm Wayne, and the most influential person in Top 100 I choose is Shohei Ohtani, and I believe that some of you have heard about him before, and probably on news, sports news, or highlights. And now, first, I'm going to talk about why I chose him as my topic. And the first reason is because I've been watching baseball game with my dad since I was still a kid, and as I grown up, I cultivated great interest in baseball game. And also, Otani's passion for baseball and his all-around performance on the sports field always make me think of and one of my favorite anime character, Goro Shigeno, which is a person on the screen. And the anime's name is uh, 棒球大联盟, and maybe some of you have heard about this before. And to me, and he Otani is just like Goro's real person version. So as I saw him on Times 100 influential persons list, I immediately decided to choose him as my topic. And here's the outline. And the first 3 points is kind of like an overall introduction about his backgrounds, how he played, and his professional career. And I'll put more emphasis on his achievements and my conclusion. And on the left side, you can see he has many funny facial expressions, and some people use it to make some 表情包. Yeah. And let's move on to the backgrounds. And Shohei Ohtani was born in Oshu, Iwate, Japan, and he was 1.93 meters tall and 95 kilograms. And he is particularly high as an Asian. And in Japan, he is known as Yaku Shonen, which means a kid who lives, eats, and breathes in baseball. He has great passions on baseball. And also, he has the nickname Showtime, and which is because his performance on the field is just astounding as a show. And he's now currently playing for Los Angeles as a pitcher, designated hitter, and outfielder. And such an all-round player is relatively rare in the MLB, and they are called two-way player. And let's move on to his playing styles. First of all is pitching. Otani is a right-handed starting pitcher, and with his overhand delivery to make his pitch. And the most common type of balls he uses are four-seam fastball and forkball. Four-seam fastball means 四缝线速球, and the forkball means 直插球. And also, he occasionally used curveball, 曲球, and a slider 滑球 to trick his opponents. And as for the batting and fielding styles, unlike pitching, Otani is a left-handed batter, and probably to many people's surprise, he is also the league leader in stolen base, and he broke the record of the fastest base running. And the next part is about his professional career. Otani began his professional career when he was 18, and he was Hokkaido Nippon Hen Fighters' first selection in the draft. And he played for the Hen Fighters for 4 years until 2017. And after that, he decided to go to the MLB and sign a contract with Los Angeles Angels and play for the Angels until now. And the next part is the most important part, which is his achievements. And all these prizes I listed on my PowerPoints are the highest honor to a baseball player, such as the Silver Slugger Award, the Edgar Martinez Award, and the Commissioner's Historic Achievement Awards. And even those star players in the MLB League now might not be able to collect them all throughout their whole career. But however, Ohtani got all of them except for the L Rookie of the Year all at once. And it's just 2021, which is the last year. And he was even selected into MLB's annual first and second team as a batter and a pitcher simultaneously. And upon the news released, and the critics was like, is this guy's an alien or some kind of baseball monster? It doesn't make any sense that you're so good at batting, but at the same time, you're also one of the best pitchers in the league. And there's no any single person who has achieved this kind of great franchise record before, not even Baby Ruth. And Baby Ruth is one of the greatest baseball player in the MLB history, and he's also called the god of the baseball. And I think all his achievements just greatly manifested, and his dominance and his influence of the whole MLB. Okay, and let's move on to my conclusion. And as for the conclusion, I think most of you have already guessed my conclusion. And yes, I think undoubtedly Ohtani does deserve the honor of the 100 most influential person. And I think his influence was even recognized by the MLB League, and that he was awarded with this the Commissioner's Historic Achievement Awards. And this Commissioner's Historic Achievement Awards is only for those who have had made great accomplishments and contributions of historical significance to the game are qualified with this honor. And it was only his first season in MLB that he got this highest honor. So I truly believe that he'll continue to make more significant feats and show his dominance on both pitching and batting to the world. Okay, and next is the Q&A session.
Right, so thank you very much. I think Wayne, you still have maybe roughly 1 to 2 minutes. Maybe you can also try to share with us some interesting facts about Ohtani here.
Okay, just as I say, he has many fun facial expressions, just like this photo I showed on the screen. And also, when he is not playing, and he's also a very kind person. He'll use his bonus and to help some of his teammates or the workers in the Los Angeles Angels who are relatively poor to support them and maybe help their children to finish their college or high school. Yes, and also in today's competition, the Los Angeles is against Boston Sox, and he's the pitcher today, and he also made and he also, as a batter, he also helped his game won today's competition against Boston Sox, and which helped them to stop their 13 straight lose. Yes.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I think I'm glad to know that they finally stopped their losing streak. Okay, good. All right. So now again, I would like to invite some more questions and comments. I believe that maybe we have some fans here. Yes, Carson.
Which one is your favorite MLB team?
Oh, I forgot. I accidentally mute my voice, so I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, okay. Which one is your favorite MLB team?
Oh, and to me, I think it's Yankee and the Evil Empire, and I think it's also most people's favorite team. And the reason is because I've been just like I said, I've been watching baseball games since I was a kid, and And the most common and the most place I saw is probably Yankees, and it's also my dad's favorite team. Yeah, so I've been supporting them since elementary school until now.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you for the question. Good. So can we move on to our next one? Yeah, Kari.
Do you think on this pace, he become the greatest player of all time, like surpassing all the players ahead of him?
And well, I think based on his performance last year, he has already qualified to be called one of the greatest. But I hope that he can continue to have such great performance, and like this season or the next season. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I think we're also maybe bearing witness to history in the making. Yeah, I also believe that I think he's going to make the GOAT in the future. Good. So, any others? Yes, Stanley.
Do you think Shohei Ohtani are able to do the two-way player in his whole career? Because at the pro level, the player usually specialize at one position, like the pitcher just pitch and catcher just catch. And do you think he's able to do that in his whole career?
No, I think just like you say, NBA, MLB players are specialized in some kinds of like batting or pitching, and it's really rare that he can be a two-way player. But I don't think that he can be a two-way player through his whole career, because as your age grow and your performance might decline. So I think just like Baby Ruth, he might choose to specialize in probably batting after he became older. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Stanley. I think it's another really important question. Good. And so, can we have another question or comment? Okay. Yeah, I think if not, then we're going to stop here. So, thank you, Wayne. Let's give him some good hand. Right, and so now that means we're going